do website, the USA website. The cook key that is attaching to the Thermomix, that comes with about 180 recipes. The recipes that are included in the basic cookbook. This is the cookbook that comes with the Thermomix. And then you have a 6 months Cook I Do subscription, so you can browse all of the countries. If you want to extend your subscription, it's a yearly fee of $39. So it's basically like purchasing an additional cookbook. And for that, you can enjoy multiple new collections from all around the world. So we can just browse recipes here. All the recipes are shown. You can select a category, let's say vegetarian dishes, and you can see all of the dishes that have been collected here. And what you can do now is you can take a look at how the recipe works. So here's an eggplant, spinach, and lentil curry. You can view the recipe. You can view the ingredients. Don't use a TM5 recipe for TM31 because it has a smaller capacity. TM31 is the older version without the digital display. And if I like what I see, I can select to add it to my weekly planner. I can create a weekly planner and know every day of the week what we will cook. I can add it to my favorites, or I can add it to my own recipe lists. In recipe lists, I have created different categories: entertainment, family dinners, gifts, international, kids meal, etc. But what I'll do, I'll add it to today. And this way it's added to my weekly calendar. So this is one way of adding a recipe to the weekly calendar. The other way, which is a little bit more fun, especially if you're planning your meal times with your kids, you can just click on a recipe and drag it until the calendar pops up. You can see there's the eggplant, spinach, and lentil curry there, and just drop it into the day that you want to cook this specific dish. So a lot of fun. I'll just fill the day with one more recipe. Oh, what's with the moussaka? No, doesn't want to. Okay. So now we have these two recipes selected for today and tomorrow, and I want to view the shopping list because I have to go shopping. I probably don't have all the ingredients here. I can add ingredients up here if I want to buy milk and banana. And now I can see the Indian vegetable curry. And if you have items already at home, you can just check them off. Do you have garlic at home, and ginger, and olive oil, and water, and salt? And underneath is the eggplant curry. Or you can have it sorted by ingredient group, which is probably more practical if you're going to the store. And here you can just check off the water and any other items that you may have at home. Once you're done, you can email the shopping list to yourself or to the husband. Add a note, honey, be home at 7 with these ingredients, and send. Wonderful feature. You can also browse collections. Collections are cookbooks. Some have just like 11, 12 recipes in it, and some 80 up to 100. Barbecue Boosters, just as an example, has 10 recipes in it, so it's all about barbecue. Barbecue hollandaise, so delicious. I never made a hollandaise in my life. This turned out fantastic. In order to download an entire cookbook, you click on the 3 dots, and then you have the option of adding to favorites. Once I have done so, added, it will be synchronized with the cookie the next time I'm connected to the internet with the Thermomix and connect to the internet. This is all of the collections that are available in the US. The US, of course, is the newest market. Here is your basic cookbook. That's the 180 recipes that are already on the chip. If you speak English, you can also search the UK and the Australia websites. You go to Help. From the click down menu, you select United Kingdom. You will be at United Kingdom's customer support page. To get to the recipes, just click on Thermomix. Now we're in the UK. All of the units, of course, will be metric, and the Thermomix speaks both metric and imperial. You can switch it back and forth, and it automatically populates if you use a recipe that has the other system. Look at how many recipes the UK has. All recipes, 1,797 recipes. Some may be the same, but many, many, many are different. And even if you add anything from this menu to your weekly plan, Asian steamed side of salmon. Click on the 3 dots, add to weekly planner, day after tomorrow. And you can see that it took along the eggplant and the curry dish and now added the Asian steamed side of salmon. So you can have an international week here in your weekly planner. You can organize with weekly planner shopping list, and here you can see what your recipes are, your collections, your favorites, and you can also just search for a specific ingredient. Let's say I have eggplant at home and I'm not quite sure what to do with it. Then the Thermomix gives me suggestions. Oh, oh, there's no eggplant recipes. Let's see if I can find the results for broccoli. "40 different broccoli recipes." This way you're not putting any of the food in the fridge to waste. These broccoli and bacon tarts are a favorite of mine. I love to make them for picnics or just as a snack or as a cold lunch. They're delicious. So this was just a little overview of Cook I Do. And as mentioned, there's more and more recipes added every month at least. And look out for new collections, which are always promoted right here.